Up, here we go. Looks like a lot of traffic. A lot of traffic squeezing through. Downtown. Oh, no. LAPD? Alright.
Plena persecución, men. Manches.
Four units behind it, and it's El Monte PD. There's no doubt about that. I'm still working on trying to get the frequency so I can listen. Whoa, cross traffic, crazy driving. I wish I could hear this. Looks like the car's got like 4 people in there. Maybe 3 or 4 people. I know there's 2 people in the front. What? Did you just hear them? They're not going to do it. Copy all. Just let me know when we're actually live on the web, please and thank you.
Qué locura, no manches. Uy.
Well, that's the thing.
Que era un carro,
era
un helicóptero.
Why would they 1022 this? Yeah, I heard him.
La pregunta es por qué la policía no lo para como si fuera cualquier otro
They
auto,
just are able to start talking to the ground unit.
con púas o lo que sea.
I know. Are they still behind them? Alright, good.
Vamos, internet.
Well, I'm not 100% that we're on the internet. Let me double check. Hey, Simon Desk, are we on the web now? Copy that. If you're just joining us here on the web, this is a pursuit. I got to be honest with you. Right now, the information's really kind of scrambled up. We heard that possibly a murder suspect driving this vehicle. There are probably 3 people inside this car. El Monte, that's where we are right now.
¿Qué están esperando los policías? Esa es mi pregunta. No manches. ¿Cuánto ha corrido?
That's what I'm saying. It's getting a little kind of sketchy. They're saying that they want a 1022. That's police talk for give it up, back off, shut off your lights, let it go. But if these are murder suspects, that's usually not the policy on what they would do out here. So you got El Monte PD right there. I got to go to work, guys.
¿Qué está haciendo ahí?
Copy. Yeah, no, we have. The desk says yes, but I don't know. They're saying they want to give it up, and that's the reason why I can't. They won't. If it's attempted murder, no way. And I can't.
O sea, parece como que los policías lo están escoltando, más bien.
Hey, Simon Desk, even if I'm live, please shout out some streets every now and then because I have nothing up here today. Copy. I don't. And Sama, just keep that up, for real. 10 eastbound. 10 eastbound, and the officers are backing off. One of them. Yep, yep. They're turning around.
Ok, ahí quedó parado. A ver qué hacen los policías ahora.
Yeah, they're coming back. They're on the on-ramp. Hopefully.
otra vez la autopista.
It's still on. It's still on. Still on. Alright, now we're the eastbound 10. At least I got that, right? Coming up to the 605. Copy. Thank you, John. Yeah, easier. Standing by. It looks like we're taking a transition road, 605. 605. North 605. We're out here this evening, and we're actually just transitioning now. This pursuit's just transitioning from the 10th freeway northbound 605. Sorry about that, guys. I did not hear that cue. Right, this is a pursuit. Straight out pursuit started out in the El Monte area. Now, the information we're getting on this is very, very sketchy. Things changing up very rapidly out here. Apparently, at first it was just a straight out pursuit, female driver. We know that there's at least one person in the front. We did see one person in the back seat, and along with the driver. So that's 3 people total. Yes, I can do math. And the lights being provided right now by LAPD. Now, this is El Monte's pursuit, and lights being provided by LAPD. Now, at one point they were saying, we're just going to give it up. We're going to just let it go. A person driving too dangerously just for whatever reason that they possibly wanted to pull this vehicle over. They didn't even want to go to tracking. They just said, we want to let it go. But then, unconfirmed, but we're getting information, this is a possible homicide suspect inside that vehicle. Somebody that possibly committed her murder. So that changes up the entire deal. They're going to want to stop this vehicle. Right now, it looks like we're kind of pulling off the freeway here off the 605. Car coming to a stop on the on-ramp. Don't know what this is all about. Police is right behind it. That is El Monte PD. They've been behind this vehicle for some time. They don't have their lights and sirens on, which makes it a little unusual. We'll get to the off-ramp here in just a moment. But you can see El Monte PD on the freeway still, and also one right behind him. This is an helicopter, LAPD. We're definitely going to be in the El Monte area right now, maybe Baldwin Park, right in that area. But this pursuit continues out here, Jeff. A wanted suspect not stopping. El Monte PD in pursuit. You know, that right now we understand we're on Ramona. Let me get that out of the way first. We're on Ramona. We're westbound on Ramona, and it's very unusual indeed. The officers got right up behind the car. I was wondering maybe perhaps somebody was going to try to jump out. We do see one passenger in the front. Every now and then we see a glimpse of somebody sitting behind the driver as well. So, but this is the kind of maneuvers that we were seeing in El Monte. That one wasn't just a crazy turn, but we've been seeing this car driving against traffic, driving through areas that are packed with people, like parking lots at shopping centers, and that kind of maneuvers and those kind of things are very, very dangerous. Now we're in a very residential neighborhood. We were in residential neighborhoods earlier on in the South El Monte area. Right now, though, this car continues to elude officers. The helicopter above, though, that's going to be LAPD. They're giving assistance to El Monte PD this evening using that light. It looks like it's a cul-de-sac, so this might be coming to an end, or we could see something else where this car makes those crazy U-turns, goes into an officer's vehicle, which is dangerous in itself. This person obviously not familiar with the area, making that kind of turn.
Es tonto, en serio. ¿Por qué no lo detienen y ya? ¿Qué están esperando? Quizás ni ese Chapo ni siquiera va ahí en ese carro.
That was the first time we saw it come to a stop. Take a look at that. There's a bunch of people out here with cell phones taking pictures of the car as it drove by. That kind of makes me wonder if those people are aware of this pursuit, because they know the people inside that car. It's pretty unusual.
Sí, se ve que van personas dentro del carro, pero
standing out there knowing these streets out here when I'm having a little difficulty driving against traffic and hard on the brakes out here. This is the thing that we've been seeing earlier on. That's what makes it so dangerous. Back over the 605 right now. And I don't know if you saw it at home though, but you did see one person in the back seat, two people in the front. So obviously 3 people inside this car this evening.
Posiblemente van 3 personas dentro del carro, uno manejando y 2 en la parte de atrás.
We haven't seen any of the officers from El Monte PD behind it anymore. So right now they're kind of in a tracking mode. LAPD is keeping this car lit up, but they're doing the same thing. They're wondering the same thing. Is this going to be a wanted murder suspect? Because if it is, they're going to want to keep the light on it. If it's just reckless driving or some sort of other lesser infraction, they might just let this car go. But right now, that's the discussion that I'm hearing. But right now, they're keeping an eye on this vehicle as it continues to elude just that helicopter light this evening. Understand we're well established in the Baldwin Park area.
La verdad es tonto, que no lo atrapan y ya, o sea. Llevan más de 20 minutos ahí. Bueno, desde que lo empecé a ver. Va aumentando la velocidad, parece. Oh,
he just went over a dip right there. Some sparks out of the bottom of the car. I understand now that possibly they're going to try to get Baldwin Park PD involved in this pursuit action right now. That dead end street again. We just watch. I mean, that's basically all we can do. I have no special information about what this person's doing, thinking, or how they're acting. We have seen so many of these though. But when you see a vehicle going into roads that have dead ends, that's the second one we've seen where they make those U-turns. That kind of tends to make you to think this person does not know where they're going. Right now they are just driving around, eluding officers. They don't have any kind of plan, especially when they go up against those dead ends right there. You saw that vehicle go to that dead end, make that U-turn. The helicopter overhead, that's going to be LAPD, that's Los Angeles Police Department, out here in the Baldwin Park area right now, trying to talk to some officers on the ground, maybe get some units in place so that they can re-engage this pursuit. As El Monte, their units basically were called back to base. Their supervisors said, you know what, you're not in our area, get back to our town. And they did that. Right now, officers from LAPD still got an eye on from the helicopter on this car. They're paralleling the 605, as I understand it. There's a unit behind it right now. I'm going to take a peek at that car, see if that's going to be a Baldwin Park unit. It is. That's going to actually help us out here in Sky 9 this evening as well. But Baldwin Park now behind it. Looks like they're going to be making a 10 west is where we're going to be headed. So that probably wasn't the 605. That probably was the 10 that we were paralleling right there. But they're definitely on the 10 westbound right now. Officers from the Baldwin Park lighting this guy up. And now this car driving a little bit quicker, getting a little pushy out here. A lot of other vehicles out here on the freeway. We haven't seen that car make contact with any other cars this evening. But when you start driving like that and start getting that aggressive, it's anybody's call.
Ay, internet. Ahí está. Ya hasta el narrador se aburrió de estar hablando. Manches, va súper rápido ahora sí.
Rosemead. Well, we're keeping up with this car. Actually, that little Honda really starting to make a move out here this evening. At one point, it was getting about up over 80 miles an hour. Right now, we're just kind of tracking along, and we're basically pacing the vehicle. Left El Monte. We're in the Rosemead area right now. I'll get you some cross streets as we keep moving along out here. We're moving very, very quick. The car basically decided to take the carpool lane. You got 3 people in the car, why not? But right now, you know, they got Baldwin Park is the one that's still in pursuit of this vehicle. It basically started in the El Monte area. El Monte PD was the one behind it. LAPD came out here to give them assistance because it was going for so long. They brought their helicopter, they turned their lights on, and they were following this vehicle. The vehicle left their city, got into the Baldwin Park area. El Monte PD, they bowed out, and Baldwin Park is taking it over. Pretty much as soon as that car got behind it, that little Honda got up onto the freeway, westbound 10, that's where we've been established now for some time. 3 people inside that car. Carpool lane is what they're using. Speeds about 70, 75 miles an hour right now, but it was going a little bit quicker, and it was doing some very dangerous maneuvers, weaving in and out of traffic and kind of just cutting people off, which could have turned out to be very dangerous. Luckily, nobody's been hurt right now. 3 people inside that car, the driver, 1 passenger in the front, and a passenger in the rear. Every now and then we'll see that person in the back. Look around. We've also seen cell phones coming on inside that car. So they're doing stuff in there, not sure who they're calling, what they're doing. And, you know, what this is all about really has got my curiosity really piqued. I'd like to know, is this a murder suspect? Is this reckless driving? What is this person really wanted for? Right now, though, got back onto the westbound freeway, and we're continuing on. We're working our way through the Rosemead area. Light traffic this evening. Baldwin PD is the one that's behind it right now. Not sure, but I would guess that the CHP is going to get involved in this. But take a look at this. You know, westbound 10 freeway this time of night, you'd expect a bunch of traffic. If you were driving home, you'd know it. But right now, you can see pretty much nothing in front of this car as There's Baldwin Park PD and a couple of other officers behind it, and of course LAPD in the air continue to chase this Honda. 3 suspects inside that vehicle. The driver is who they want to talk to. Looks like we're going to be doing some lane changes. Might be getting off the freeway.
Partirlo en dos.